with Mr. Marc Emery down at the Toronto Courthouse. Marc, any comments on the proceedings today? I understand they've been remanded.
Yes, to the 18th, but I'm grateful to say that we'll be resolving my charges. It'll be some shit-kicking, horrible fine that will take me a decade or more to pay. I even offered jail time, but they're not interested. I'd rather go to jail and give them money, but they want the money. So it's going to be a very onerous and punitive fine, well beyond anything anybody has ever seen before.
Are you going to be able to pay it?
Well, that's what I said, over 10 to 12 years, yeah.
So you've got a lot of work ahead.
Yeah, well, it's all ridiculous. There's nobody else getting anything remotely close. Even my partners get a much smaller fine. So it's just basically picking on the Emerys really more than anything else. But what can you do? I mean, my lawyers tell me this is the best we're going to get. I'm pretty astonished, actually.
And any idea how this will affect cannabis culture on a go-forward basis? Or?
Cannabis culture is ultimately going to have to convert to a legal model. So Jody will transition her company into the legal realm, and I'm going to go to South America and Europe for 4.5 months and meet activists in countries that aren't as far along as Canada, because I've testified to Toronto City Hall, the Ontario Legislature. I've been trying to make amendments there, working with MPPs. I've testified to the Health Committee in Ottawa. We're going to the Supreme Court tomorrow to try and stop these government monopolies on Wednesday and Thursday in the Como case where interveners, cannabis. So Jody and I have done everything humanly possible for the last year to try and make this legalization roll out as good as possible. And now it's all up to the governments and the bureaucracies to come up with something. It's going to be a shit show, really, but I figure I'll come back next May after being away for 5 months, and I'll see how everybody's done. And then we'll see how the legalization rollout goes out in the summer. It's probably going to be a combination of euphoria, aggravation, annoyance, confusion greatly, and shortages. There'll be a lot of legal shortages. No province is going to have an adequate supply to last even days.
So legalization is going to be one hell of a legal mess.
It is going to be a legal mess, but a great thing about a mess is it can go. We have 13 different provinces and territories with different systems, and then different city rules. I mean, it's going to be a bureaucratic nightmare, but at the same time, we're going to see some interesting experiments going on.
We'll be looking at some more cannabis culture outlets in the Toronto region.
I hope so, but they may have to change the model. Jody owns cannabis culture, so it's up to her, and that's something, while I'm traveling South America and Europe talking to activists, she's going to have to be deciding how that model of cannabis culture is going to work.
All right, well, all power to you, brother. We'll keep touch and keep up the good work.
Yeah.